Smart logistics and digital supply chains drive innovations, efficiency, and sustainable growth.
From raw materials to the final delivery, logistics ensure business stay competitiveness in globalized world.
It is therefore, in the current global economy, we require experts who can manage uncertainty in the global supply chain.
With e-commerce booming, businesses need skilled professionals to optimize logistic operations worldwide.
Companies nowadays are investing heavily in supply chain innovations, creating endless opportunities for skilled professionals.
Enhance your career prospect with CILT International Certification embedded in our program.
Our curriculum is aligned with industry needs, combining theory with real-world application.
Gain practical experience of logistic and supply chain through case studies, simulation, and industry projects.
Our strong industry partnerships provide valuable internship and career opportunities for all of the students.
Come and join our master program to enhance your expertise in logistics and supply chain management.
Be sure to be part of ULBI, an institution that blends academic excellence with real-world industry applications.
Your journey to excellence in logistics and supply chain starts at ULBI.
Learn from international experience faculty with deep logistic and supply chain expertise.
Your journey to a successful global career in logistics and supply chain starts here in ULBI.
Empower your career and logistics with ULBI.
Join me to be logistic professional with ULBI.
Universitas Logistik dan Bisnis Internasional berdiri di bawah naungan Yayasan Pendidikan Bakti Pos Indonesia, merupakan perguruan tinggi hasil penggabungan dari Politeknik Pos Indonesia dan Sekolah Tinggi Manajemen Logistik Indonesia. ULBI adalah lembaga pendidikan yang berfokus pada bidang logistik, manajemen rantai pasok, dan tata niaga elektronik. Kami memberikan pendidikan yang berkualitas dan relevan dengan kebutuhan industri, serta memiliki koneksi yang kuat dengan PT Pos Indonesia di bidang jasa kurir, logistik, dan transaksi keuangan. Pilihan jenjang pendidikan Diploma 3, S1 Terapan, dan Sarjana di dalam Fakultas Sekolah Vokasi dan Fakultas Logistik, Teknologi, dan Bisnis. Bergabunglah bersama kami, Creating Best Talent for Bright Future.
dengan penuh pengertian.
Nias, Gunung Situ
Solid, Komodo, Nusa Tenggara.
Kutacane, Aceh.
Tanjung Redep, Kalimantan Timur.
Terima kasih untuk ULBI yang sudah mendidik anak-anak kami, sudah menjadi manusia-manusia yang luar biasa sehingga mendapatkan kesempatan untuk bekerja di PT Pos.
Ditambah lagi saya hitungannya sekarang bisa kerja sebelum saya wisuda.
Pos Indonesia.
Terus untuk teman-teman semuanya juga yang berminat untuk masuk di ULBI boleh banget, karena siapa tahu teman-teman bisa punya rezeki kayak aku, ketika lulus nanti bisa langsung ditempatkan dan langsung bekerja di seluruh Indonesia. Bisa.
Universitas Logistik and Business International, established under the auspices of Yayasan Pendidikan Bakti Pos Indonesia, is a higher education institution born from the merger of Politeknik Pos and Sekolah. We are an educational institution that focuses on logistics, supply chain management, and electronic commerce. We also have a strong relationship with Pos Indonesia Company in the areas of services, courier logistics, and financial transactions. We offer a wide range of academic programs, ranging from diploma to Bachelor of Applied Science and bachelor's degree, organized through the vocational school and the Faculty of Logistics, Technology, and Business. Join us in shaping the next generation of leaders, creating the best talents for a brighter future.
Uncertainty in the global economy requires supply chain to be resilient.
Smart logistics and digital supply chains drive innovations, efficiency, and sustainable growth.
From raw materials to the final delivery, Logistik ensure business stay competitiveness in globalized world.
It is therefore in the current global economy, we require experts who can manage uncertainty in the global supply chain.
With e-commerce booming, businesses need skilled professionals to optimize logistic operations worldwide.
Companies nowadays are investing heavily in supply chain innovations, creating endless opportunities for skilled professionals.
Enhance your career prospect with CILT International Certification embedded in our program.
Our curriculum is aligned with industry needs, combining theory with real-world application.
Gain practical experience of logistic and supply chain through case studies, simulation, and industry projects.
Our strong industry partnerships provide valuable internship and career opportunities for all of the students.
Come and join our master program to enhance your expertise in logistics and supply chain management.
Be sure to be part of ULBI, an institution that blends academic excellence with real-world industry applications.
Your journey to excellence in logistics and supply chain starts at ULBI.
Learn from International Experience Faculty with deep logistic and supply chain expertise.
Your journey to a successful global career in logistics and supply chain starts here in ULBI.
Empower your career and logistics with ULBI.
Join me to be logistic professional with ULBI.
Universitas Logistik dan Bisnis Internasional berdiri di bawah naungan Yayasan Pendidikan Bakti Pos Indonesia, merupakan perguruan tinggi hasil penggabungan dari Politeknik Pos Indonesia dan Sekolah Tinggi Manajemen Logistik Indonesia. ULBI adalah lembaga pendidikan yang berfokus pada bidang logistik, manajemen rantai pasok, dan tata niaga elektronik. Kami memberikan pendidikan yang berkualitas dan relevan dengan kebutuhan industri, serta memiliki koneksi yang kuat dengan PT Pos Indonesia di bidang jasa kurir, logistik, dan transaksi keuangan. Pilihan jenjang pendidikan Diploma 3, S1 Terapan, dan Sarjana di dalam Fakultas Sekolah Vokasi dan Fakultas Logistik, Teknologi, dan Bisnis. Bergabunglah bersama kami, Creating Best Talent for Bright Future.
dan bisnis internasional. Wadah menyatu pembangun bangsa berdasarkan Pancasila. Siap mengemban amanah, penyaji insan kompeten, kritis kreatif dan inovatif, berjiwa satria sejati. Chandra di muka pandang, karakter dan keterampilan, disiplin dan kerja keras, menetaskan kendaraan di peradaban dunia yang syarat dengan dinamika, berbekal kualitas ilmu dan integritas, sambut hari depan dan gemilang.
Dengan penuh pengabdian.
Nias, Gunung Sitoli,
Komodo, Nusa Tenggara,
Kutacane, Aceh,
Tanjung Redep, Kalimantan Timur.
Terima kasih untuk ULBI yang sudah mendidik anak-anak kami, sudah menjadi manusia-manusia yang luar biasa sehingga mendapatkan kesempatan untuk bekerja di PT Pos.
Ditambah lagi saya hitungannya sekarang bisa kerja sebelum saya wisuda.
Pos Indonesia.
Terus untuk teman-teman semuanya juga yang berminat untuk masuk di ULBI, boleh banget karena siapa tahu teman-teman bisa punya rezeki kayak aku, ketika lulus nanti bisa langsung ditempatkan dan langsung bekerja di seluruh Indonesia. Bisa.
UNIVERSITAS Logistik and Business International, established under the auspices of Yayasan Pendidikan Bakti Pos Indonesia, is a higher education institution born from the merger of Politeknik Pos and Stimla. We are an educational institution that focuses on logistics, supply chain management, and electronic commerce. We also have a strong relationship with Pos Indonesia Company in the areas of services, courier logistics, and financial transactions. We offer a wide range of academic programs, ranging from diploma to Bachelor of Applied Science and bachelor's degree, organized through the vocational school and the Faculty of Logistics, Technology, and Business. Join us in shaping the next generation of leaders, creating the best talents for a brighter future.
Uncertainty in the global economy requires supply chain to be resilient.
Smart logistics and digital supply chains drive innovations, efficiency, and sustainable growth.
From raw materials to the final delivery, Logistik ensure business stay competitiveness in globalized world.
It is therefore in the current global economy, we require experts who can manage uncertainty in the global supply chain.
With e-commerce booming, businesses need skilled professionals to optimize logistic operations worldwide.
Companies nowadays are investing heavily in supply chain innovations, creating endless opportunities for skilled professionals.
Enhance your career prospect with CILT International Certification embedded in our program.
Our curriculum is aligned with industry needs, combining theory with real-world application.
Gain practical experience of logistic and supply chain through case studies, simulation, and industry projects.
Our strong industry partnerships provide valuable internship and career opportunities for all of the students.
Come and join our master program to enhance your expertise in logistics and supply chain management.
Be sure to be part of ULBI, an institution that blends academic excellence with real-world industry applications.
Your journey to excellence in logistics and supply chain starts at ULBI.
Learn from international experience faculty with deep logistic and supply chain expertise.
Your journey to a successful global career in logistics and supply chain starts here in ULBI.
Empower your career and logistics with ULBI.
Join me to be logistic professional with ULBI.
Universitas Logistik dan Bisnis Internasional berdiri di bawah naungan Yayasan Pendidikan Bakti Pos Indonesia, merupakan perguruan tinggi hasil penggabungan dari Politeknik Pos Indonesia dan Sekolah Tinggi Manajemen Logistik Indonesia. ULBI adalah lembaga pendidikan yang berfokus pada bidang logistik, manajemen rantai pasok, dan tata niaga elektronik. Kami memberikan pendidikan yang berkualitas dan relevan dengan kebutuhan industri, serta memiliki koneksi yang kuat dengan PT Pos Indonesia di bidang jasa kurir, logistik, dan transaksi keuangan. Pilihan jenjang pendidikan Diploma 3, S1 Terapan, dan Sarjana di dalam Fakultas Sekolah Vokasi dan Fakultas Logistik, Teknologi, dan Bisnis. Bergabunglah bersama kami, Creating Best Talent for Bright Future.
dengan penuh pengertian.
Nias, Gunung Sitoli,
Komodo, Nusa Tenggara.
Kutacane, Aceh.
Tanjung Redep, Kalimantan Timur.
Terima kasih untuk ULBI yang sudah mendidik anak-anak kami, sudah menjadi manusia-manusia yang luar biasa sehingga mendapatkan kesempatan untuk bekerja di PT Pos.
Ditambah lagi saya hitungannya sekarang bisa kerja sebelum saya wisuda.
Pos Indonesia.
Terus untuk teman-teman semuanya juga yang berminat untuk masuk di ULBI boleh banget karena siapa tahu teman-teman bisa punya rezeki kayak aku ketika lulus nanti bisa langsung ditempatkan dan langsung bekerja di seluruh Indonesia. Bisa
UNIVERSITAS Logistik and Business International, established under the auspices of Yayasan Pendidikan Bakti Pos Indonesia, is a higher education institution born from the merger of Politeknik Pos and Sekolah. We are an educational institution that focuses on logistics, supply chain management, and electronic commerce. We also have a strong relationship with Pos Indonesia Company in the areas of services, courier logistics, and financial transactions. We offer a wide range of academic programs, ranging from diploma to Bachelor of Applied Science and bachelor's degree, organized through the vocational school and the Faculty of Logistics, Technology, and Business. Join us in shaping the next generation of leaders, creating the best talents for a brighter future.
Uncertainty in the global economy requires supply chain to be resilient.
Smart logistics and digital supply chains drive innovations, efficiency, and sustainable growth.
From raw materials to the final delivery, Logistik ensure business stay competitiveness in globalized world.
It is therefore in the current global economy, we require experts who can manage uncertainty in the global supply chain.
With e-commerce booming, businesses need skilled professionals to optimize logistic operations worldwide.
Companies nowadays are investing heavily in supply chain innovations, creating endless opportunities for skilled professionals.
Enhance your career prospect with CILT International Certification embedded in our program.
Our curriculum is aligned with industry needs, combining theory with real-world application.
Gain practical experience of logistic and supply chain through case studies, simulation, and industry projects.
Our strong industry partnerships provide valuable internship and career opportunities for all of the students.
Come and join our master program to enhance your expertise in logistics and supply chain management.
Be sure to be part of ULBI, an institution that blends academic excellence with real-world industry applications.
Your journey to excellence in logistic and supply chain starts at ULBI.
Learn from International Experience Faculty with deep logistic and supply chain expertise.
Your journey to a successful global career in logistics and supply chain starts here in ULBI.
Empower your career and logistics with ULBI.
Join me to be logistic professional with ULBI.
Universitas Logistik dan Bisnis Internasional berdiri di bawah naungan Yayasan Pendidikan Bakti Pos Indonesia, merupakan perguruan tinggi hasil penggabungan dari Politeknik Pos Indonesia dan Sekolah Tinggi Manajemen Logistik Indonesia. ULBI adalah lembaga pendidikan yang berfokus pada bidang logistik, manajemen rantai pasok, dan tata niaga elektronik. Kami memberikan pendidikan yang berkualitas dan relevan dengan kebutuhan industri, serta memiliki koneksi yang kuat dengan PT Pos Indonesia di bidang jasa kurir, logistik, dan transaksi keuangan. Pilihan jenjang pendidikan Diploma 3, S1 Terapan, dan Sarjana di dalam Fakultas Sekolah Vokasi dan Fakultas Logistik, Teknologi, dan Bisnis. Bergabunglah bersama kami, Creating Best Talent for Bright Future.
Mr. Operator. Yeah. Mr. Operator, you are about to start.
Nah, ini mungkin sedikit promosi.
Professor
Hello.
Pujawan.
Hey,
Hello, how are you tonight?
I'm good. Thank you, Vidya.
Okay, so this ULBI Global Lecture tonight will be delivered by our esteemed adjunct professor. So today in our 7th episode, my name is Widya Resdiana and I'm honored to be your host for tonight's lecture. Okay, so we are gathered here to listen and have some discussion with a very relevant and powerful topic, AI in business, which will be delivered by our adjunct professor and CEO of MENRV.AI, India. So this lecture will help us understand how artificial intelligence is not just transforming industries, but also reshaping the way we make decisions, solve problems, and innovate in the business world. Before we move forward, please allow me to remind all participants to mute your microphone during the session. Use the Zoom chat room for any question during the Q&A session later. And please rename your Zoom ID with your full name and institution. This lecture is free and open to all ULBI students and all students from other universities and anyone who's interested. And we thank you all for joining us today. So, on behalf of our rector, Professor Nyoman, I now open our today's lecture. Now, please allow me to proudly introduce our distinguished speaker for tonight, Dr. Angshuman Ghosh. Hello, Dr. Angshuman. Okay, so are you ready to deliver your lecture? I'm so sorry, we cannot hear your voice. We still cannot hear your voice.
So I think mute was
Oh, yeah,
there.
okay.
Now you can hear me, right?
Okay,
Can you hear me or any issues? Can you tell me?
okay, yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. So first of all, thank you for having me. I'm
Yeah.
Dr. Angshuman and I'm very happy to deliver this lecture
Mhm.
for ULBI. And
Yes.
I've stayed with Park Nauman for a very long time. We have been collaborating also for ITS Surabaya. And before also working in Indonesia for 2 companies. First, I was working for Grab, which is a big company in Indonesia now. And I also worked for a company called Sayurbox, which was one of the largest e-grocery companies in Indonesia. So very happy, to conduct this lecture. So I have few slides. So if you allow me, I'll share my screen and share the slides. I request the organizers to allow the sharing option.
Dr. Angshuman, allow me to remind you that your time is 1 hour for delivering your materials. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you. So can you share, allow me share screen? Yes. Now the screen sharing is working. So let me share my screen.
Yes.
So I hope everybody is able to see my screen now.
In a process.
My screen is visible, right?
Oh, yes. Yes, we can. Yes, we can now. Thank you.
Okay, so we are going to have a very interesting session. Park Nauman requested me to keep it a little general also because I'm sure from ULBI a lot of students are attending, but maybe some people are attending from outside. So today's session will be general so that even people who are working logistics also will have something, and we'll also have generally learning about AI and data science, what applications we'll talk about. So let me proceed. So a little bit about me before I proceed with the lecture. So I am Dr. Angshuman. I am the founder and CEO of MENRV.AI. which is a AI products company. And before starting this company, I have worked in 15 plus years in the industry. I led data science AI team at Disney. I'm sure Disney is very popular in Indonesia also. I'm sure you watch Disney movies or use Disney Hotstar. I also led the data science teams at Sony in India, working for the Sony R&D department. And as I also mentioned, I worked in Indonesia for Grab as well. So Grab is probably the largest ride-sharing food delivery platform. And right now, I think Grab and Gojek are considering merger of their operations in Indonesia. And in terms of academic experience, I've been teaching at top institutes globally for more than 10 years now. And I have done my PhD and MBA from an institute called XLRI, which is one of the top 5 institutes in India in terms of management education. Our company has 60 plus AI products, which are used by 250 plus companies now. Our head office is in Dubai, in Middle East, and also in Bangalore in India. And 30 plus AI experts at our company have built these products. Our team comes from great experience. Many of the team members have past experience in companies like Google, Amazon, IBM, Intel, etc. And they also come with very good education pedigree. These institutes are some of the top institutes in India. These are some of the list of our clients who are using our product, from Disney, Oracle, HP, Morgan Stanley, to some of the top banks. In Indonesia, also have given access to a lot of companies, including PLN, which is the public electricity company, and also Telkomsel, which is a large telecom company in Indonesia. We also had association with many institutes. Of course, we are very happy to collaborate with ULBI also, starting today. And before that, we have collaborated with 100 plus institutes, including some institutes in Indonesia as well, including ITS in Indonesia. So this is a link in case anybody want to try out our product. There is a free trial, so you can sign up and then we can give you access. You can just mention ULBI in the comments so that our team can give you access. Now coming to today's topic, which is AI for business. So I want to first introduce the topic of AI, because I'm sure some of you already are using AI, but some of you may be new to the topic. So I'll first talk about AI, machine learning, data science, what are those? Then I'll get into type of different AI and analytics. And then towards the later part of the discussion, I'll also talk about different business use cases of AI, how different companies are using AI to transform their operations. Now, before I start, one question for everybody, and anybody can answer, including the organizers. So we hear a lot of different terms, right? AI, which is artificial intelligence. Then there is a term called ML or machine learning. And there is also another concept called deep learning. There's also data science or DS. So if anybody, including the organizers, want to tell us, are these terms all same or is there any difference? Is AI same as ML and is ML same as data science? So what do you guys think? Or you can type in the chat also, anybody wants to answer.
Okay. Please answer the question, the difference between AI, machine learning, and
data science.
Data science. Anyone can answer it?
Even you can answer if you want.
Okay, machine learning is part of AI.
Machine learning is part of AI, okay.
And data science is the biggest scope of AI and machine learning, I guess.
Okay. So let's hear from others also. You can type your answer in the chat.
Yes, anyone?
Anyone wants to try?
Do you know the difference? Okay. Oh, not yet.
Not yet.
Maybe,
okay, let me continue.
They are still thinking, oh, we have answer. Oh no. Okay.
Okay, so let me explain to all of you.
Okay.
AI is the broad concept, right? AI is a term which started in 1940s. So it's been, this concept has been there for 60 plus 20, 80 years, right? It's not a new concept. So when the term started, AI, artificial intelligence, the concept was that any machine that can replicate human intelligence is called AI. So in the early days of computer, if a computer can add 2 plus 2, that was also intelligence. But nowadays, of course, we have progressed a lot, so we expect a lot more from AI. Then during 80s, 90s, and then 2000, a new branch of AI came. So earlier, even if a calculator can do calculation, computer can do calculation, that is also AI. And with software also, we can do some intelligent thing, isn't it? Because we can create a software program to do some task. But then we progressed and we got a new branch of AI called machine learning. In case of machine learning, the key difference is that in case of machine learning, we have a machine that can directly learn from the data, right? Without us programming explicitly. So we give a lot of past data to the machine. Machine goes through a lot of this data and it learns on its own based on the data, right? Whereas in case of software programming or statistics, there is a human, right, who will tell the machine what to do. Step 1, take 2 input, A and B, add A plus B, give the output. So there is a human giving the logic to the machine, and machine is doing just the processing. But in case of machine learning, machine is not just doing the processing, it is also learning from the data, right? So that's a key difference. So now a human doesn't have to tell machine exactly what to do. Machine can learn from the data and do what is required. And there is a subset within machine learning, which is called deep learning, where we use deep neural network. So machine learning using deep neural network is called deep learning. In machine learning, we don't have to always use deep learning, right? We can use say decision tree, we can use regression, we can use classification models, etc. So that is also machine learning, but not deep learning. So in summary, AI is the superset. Within AI, ML is a subset where machine is learning on its own based on past data. And type of machine learning where we use deep neural network is called deep learning. And for data science, the focus is more on the practice. How do we use all these concepts and the tool to solve a problem? So you're working at ULBI or you're working at a corporate, you have a problem and you have some data. You can use machine learning, you can use AI, you can use deep learning. But how do you solve the problem? That is the focus of data science, right? Now, moving forward, again, one more question for everybody, right? Now we are having a lecture on AI at ULBI. And I don't know if 10 years back also we had a lecture on AI or not. Probably not, isn't it? So now more people are interested to learn about AI, ML, deep learning. So again, question to all the audience members, why do you think AI is now becoming so popular? So 20 years back, AI was not so popular, right? People use statistics, people use software engineering, that was popular. But AI was not so popular, right? But AI as a concept was there, but not popular. But now it is becoming very popular. So anybody wants to tell us why AI is becoming so popular?
Yeah, anyone? You can type it on the chat room.
Yes, you can type in the chat.
Okay, students. Maybe they are still thinking.
Let them think for 1-2 minutes and try to answer. But this is very important, right? Use your common sense, right? Your common sense that, you know, why this is becoming popular. You can, sorry, I typed something by mistake. So use your common sense and tell us why AI is becoming now popular.
Yes, students, are you there? Please type the answer.
Maybe already evening time, so maybe they're tired.
Yeah.
Okay, anyone want to answer the question? Question is clear, right? Or even organization.
Okay, we have some answers there.
We have some answer. Let's check.
Yes.
AI is starting popular because we know ChatGPT. Okay, that's very good. I know.
And the previous one said because AI ML makes work easier. Theoda said AI can generate all of the assignment we ask about and it automatically gives the answer. And Dina said easy to find the answer.
Right, right. So I think these answers are correct. So AI is making our job very easy, right? I'm sure everybody has used ChatGPT, and today probably we'll discuss other AI use cases, including our tools as also. And AI can generate all the assignment we can ask about it and give answer. Okay. So I think students are already using AI to do their assignments. I think professors have to be more careful now. So let's see what are the reasons why AI is becoming more popular. So first and most important reason, of course, is that data. So if you think 20 years back, data was not so easily available, right? So we had very less data, right? And mobile phone was not there, computer was also not there, internet was no good, right? But now everybody has computer, everybody has mobile phone. We all use social media. I'm sure most people here are using Facebook or TikTok or those kind of things, right? So we have a lot of online website, we have app, we have mobile phone, we have a lot of data. So as we have more data, definitely that helps us, because without data we cannot do AI, right? Because foundation of AI or data science is data. Second and third point are related. Earlier, storage and processing was very costly. I remember anybody here remembers something called a floppy drive? Anybody has a floppy? So it's a small, square kind of thing, which had only 1.44 MB of storage.
Yeah.
Now all of you have big computer with terabyte of storage, external hard drive, and still we cannot store our movies, right? So it become very cheap storage, very easy, very cheap. Everybody has big storage now. Everybody has big computer with a lot of processing power. Even let's say the iPhone I'm using has a better processor and storage than the computer that I used 20 years back, right? Because phones have also become very powerful. So in summary, for both computer and phone, the storage and processing has become better. That definitely helps us do better AI and data science. Then finally, a lot of free tools are also available. When you learn data science, I'm sure at ULBI, they'll offer a lot of good courses on data science, analytics, big data. And they'll teach you many tools, including free tools. For example, Python and R are very common. And these are free tools. So you can just download, learn it, and start using it for free. You don't have to pay for it. Whereas for SPSS or other older tools, there was a license. You have to pay money. So you have a lot of free tools now. And finally, there are a lot of pre-trained models. So if you want to do some, chatbot application, or you can use Gemini, or you can use GPT models, right? Or you can have some computer vision model to do image recognition. So a lot of model people have already trained and given us that we can use, right? We don't have to train it from scratch. So these are the main reason why data science AI is becoming popular. Coming to the next step, but all the AI or data science or analytics are not same. They're different types. And if you're a company or organization is starting the journey, I'll say first you collect the data, clean the data, make sure you have good quality data. Because if you don't have good data, your AI also will be bad. If your data is good, your AI will be good. Once your data is ready and clean and ready to use, I suggest you follow these 4 steps. First, you do descriptive analysis. Then you can do diagnostic, then predictive, then prescriptive. What do I mean by descriptive? So descriptive is like describing the past data. For example, let's say I have a company which is selling some product. I have past sales data for last 1, 2, 3 years, correct? And I want to analyze this past data. When sales went up, when sales went down, is it increasing, is it decreasing? What is happened to my sales? So when we analyze the past data using statistics, that is called descriptive analytics. So mostly inferential statistics and descriptive statistics are used in this step, right? We do a lot of descriptive analysis. So descriptive analysis is basically simple analysis of past data, data that I already have, not about the future. Now let's say I analyze my data and I realize my sales is going down. Is that good? Definitely not. If you go to your CEO and tell, oh, our sales is going down, or let's say it will be if a student count goes down, that's not a good thing that the management want to hear. So then they will ask us a question. Okay, a student is going down, or maybe score is going down, or sales is going down. Why it is going down? What are the reason? Is it because of another institute? Is it because the industry is changing? Or is it because of competition? Is it because of price? What is the reason? Right? So then we deep dive with the data. We go deeper, understand why something is happening. So when we understand what is happening, that is descriptive, and why it is happening, when you deep dive, that is called diagnostic analysis. So I'm sure many of you have been already doing some of it, right? You don't call it descriptive or diagnostic, but you are doing this past analysis of data. Then next part is when we are talking about future data, right? So, okay, we know the past data. This is what happened in the past. But how do we predict the future? Okay, will we have this many students in the past? But how many students will have in the future? You want to predict. For example, you are selling some product and to predict in future how many sales I will have. So that is called predictive analytics. Means how do we predict the future? So it is about future data. And finally, prescriptive means what? That okay, I want to increase my sales. So what should I do? So let me give also an analogy so that this concept become very clear to you. Think of when you go to doctor, right? Let's say you're not feeling well, you have some fever, and you go to the doctor. So first you go to the doctor and tell what happened. Oh, I have fever, doctor, I have stomach problem, I have this issue. So doctor note it down. That's it, descriptive. But doctor doesn't stop with that, right? Then doctor will say, okay, you are not well, fine, but go do this test, right? Test your blood, test your sugar level, take this thing, liver function, heart function, etc. So that is called diagnostic. The doctor will send you to do some medical checkup, medical test. That is diagnostic. So for descriptive, what happened? Then diagnostic, understanding deeper why something happened. Then doctor will predict, okay, you are living very bad life. You are only eating fried chicken and nasi goreng. So that is no good. That is very unhealthy, and you are not doing exercise. So you are gaining weight. That's why you become unfit and you are not healthy, right? So if you continue bad habit, bad lifestyle, bad food, then your health will go down further. That is the prediction. And then doctor may say, if you continue, you will die. But do you want that? No, we don't want it, right? We don't want to die. We don't want to fall sick, right? So we'll ask doctor, so what to do? Then doctor will tell, okay, you change your food, eat this healthy food, eat lot of spinach, eat vegetables, eat meat, etc., etc. Do exercise, take rest, sleep properly, etc. So that is the prescription doctor is giving, right? So I hope with this example you understand when you analyze the past data, it is descriptive. When you go deeper with deep dive, diagnostic. When you predict the future is predictive. And when you recommend something, what should be done in future is prescriptive. So this is a framework by Gartner. And as you can see in this chart, descriptive is what happened, and that is about past data. But that is easier, right? So doing descriptive is easier, diagnostic, predictive, prescriptive more difficult. But as we can go for predictive and prescriptive, value for your company or organization increases, right? And most of the
Sorry, Dr. Angshuman, for interrupting. One of the participants said they cannot hear your voice clearly. Could you please put the mic closer, perhaps? Yeah, because he said that he has set the speaker full, but still cannot hear your voice. Maybe you can.
So maybe I think I request to use headphone, and I'll try to connect from the mobile also after a few minutes.
Okay, thank you very much.
It will be better. I'll connect after a few minutes. I'm installing that thing on mobile, and I'll do that. But before that, I request if you have headphone, kindly use the headphone. I think computer audio is having bit of it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, example of descriptive analytics. All of you can see the dashboard, right? So this is the example of descriptive analytics. Here is a company which has done a lot of, sales in the past, right? So let me also try to join from the other device. 1 second. So I'm trying to join from another device for the audio. I hope the audio may be better from the other device. Okay, I think you can allow the other device and audio. 1 second. Audio.
We have.
You have, right?
Recording in progress.
So I'll change the audio to the other device. 1 second. Okay, so you are able to. 1 second, what is happening? You are able to hear me now? 1 second.
Clearly.
Clear,
Is
it's
it
good.
clear now?
It's good.
So, yes, audio is muted here and audio is there. Okay. So I think audio problem is solved. So let me continue the presentation. So Vidya, you can confirm the audio and video both are fine now, right? Okay. So we'll continue the presentation. So descriptive analytics example, dashboard. So here is the company which has made a lot of marketing campaign. So they use Google ad, Facebook ad, referral, etc. And based on that, they got a lot of sales. So here is a dashboard telling us how much sales they got and how much money they spent. So you can see that marketing spend month on month, then search performance, etc., total clicks, etc. So this is a typical example of descriptive analytics. And I'm sure those of you who are already working in a company or an organization, you're using some descriptive analytics. Maybe you're doing an Excel file, you are doing in Tableau, you are doing in dashboard, but these kind of analysis you are already doing. And this is very important. This definitely helps us a lot in our day-to-day decision making. Coming to the things that I want to talk more about, because we are talking about application of more advanced AI. So machine learning. So machine learning is mostly used for predictive, right? To do a prediction. So let us understand how machine learning works. So everybody look at my slide and the diagram. So I said in machine learning, machine learns from past data. So how this learning happen? So we have to collect a lot of historical data, correct? So historical data can be numeric data or text data or any other data that we use to train the model. And using that data, we create a predictive model. So here also use some algorithm. But key difference from software engineering is that in case of software engineering, we have an input, then we give an algorithm, we get an output. That's the process that happens. Whereas in case of machine learning, we give our data, some data, we give an algorithm. And this algorithm learns from the data and creates the model. Okay. So we use an algorithm, but key difference is that algorithm is not creating the output. Algorithm is helping us learn from the data. And whatever algorithm has learned from the data, that mathematical equation we call a model. So in simple example, if you are using a regression model, then maybe I can fit, let's say, age and income of people in Indonesia, and I get a straight line. And that equation may look like y equal to mx plus c, where y equal to income, m equal to coefficient, x equal to age, and c is a constant, right? So y equal to mx plus c, that's the equation of a line. That mathematical function is my model in this case. And to learn that, I can use a linear regression algorithm to learn it from the data. What is the equation of my line, right? So basically give some historic data and the algorithm to learn from the data. The objective is to learn from the data, not to make prediction. But finally, you have to make prediction. For that, you have to give new data. So we use past data to learn, then create a mathematical function, then use the mathematical function on the new data to make the prediction. So everybody clear? So we have two steps. First step is called training. Second step is called prediction. In training step, we give historic data and we give an algorithm. The algorithm learns from the data. And in the prediction, which is the below step, we use new data, use the model trained from the training earlier step, and then we make the prediction. So in two steps, we do the prediction. First training, then prediction, right? And this helps us predict the future, which is very interesting, that everybody want to know the future. And machine learning can predict the future
So predictive analytics uses a lot of machine learning. Now coming to another example of predictive analytics. Let's say you have a lot of customers and every customer is different, right? Some customer is more valuable, some customer is less valuable. So if you want to compute the value of each customer, that concept is called customer lifetime value. This is not about the past value of the customer, right? This is about the future value of the customer. Because in the past, let's say I had a new customer who joined me 1 month back. So they have given very less profit or revenue. But maybe this customer will become my best customer after 1 year and give me a lot more revenue, right? Similarly, there can be another customer who has been there for 1 year, but maybe he'll stop using my product after 1, 2 years. Correct. So his revenue will go down. So sometimes customer value is going up, sometimes going down. So customer lifetime value tells us in the whole lifetime of the customer how much revenue and profit this customer will give me. So this is another predictive problem where you can calculate the value of the customer. And this is one project we did at Grab, which helped us really improve our profitability and marketing and everything, because we could know which customer is valuable, so we could give that customer more coupon, discount, other thing. And if the customer is not valuable, then we can ignore that customer, not give promo or discount to the customer, right? So this is again very useful application of predictive analytics. Now anybody can tell what are these pictures on the left and right? You can type on the chat. Do you know these two places, left and right? You want to go there? Have you gone to these places? Let me see if any comments have come or not. Voice is clear now. Yeah.
Okay,
Thank
anyone?
you. So what
Make
are
a
these
comment.
two places?
Sure.
Anybody?
Is it a mall?
Yes. Which mall? Not in Indonesia.
Yeah, obviously.
Indonesia also has very nice malls. I have visited many of them. In Jakarta, you have so many good malls. But these two are not in Indonesia. Anybody want to take a guess? Which mall are these?
Anyway? Dubai.
Dubai? Which one? Left or right?
Right.
Oh, very right. That's the Dubai Mall. It's probably the largest mall in the world. Wow. Did you use AI to give the answer or you gave yourself?
Because I saw you on the first slide that you work at Dubai and also in Bangalore. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Okay. So this is Dubai Mall where you get all the luxury brands. You can see the logo of Chanel, Gucci, Prada, etc. This is one of the most luxurious mall in the world. And we have an office, by the way, in Dubai, also in India. So Dubai Mall is on the right, and left side is the best mall in Singapore. It's called Iron Orchard. If you visit Singapore, you should definitely visit there. When I was in Singapore working for Grab, I used to go there very often, but very costly, very expensive, right? So first take a lot of money, then only go there. Okay. Okay, so these are two of the best malls, right? Somebody has made a comment, so let me check the comment. So Ina Mulati is writing from data transaction, I guess. We can see historic data, most sales item, and then predict the period. So she is saying how we can do prediction. So very good answer, Miss Anna. We'll discuss that. So basically, these two are two biggest mall. And what I'm trying to say is that in a mall or any shop, we sell a lot of product. And many a times we don't know which product will sell, which product will not sell. Right? And that's directly related to logistics and supply chain, right? Because in supply chain, it's very important to know which product to have in my store and then plan the supply chain, right? That you order the product, then deliver the product, etc. But first step is predicting what product will sell, how many unit will sell. So this is called forecasting, right? So which product will sell, how many unit will sell is called forecasting. And how do you predict that, right? So Miss Enna is saying from the past transaction data, she can look at the data, what items sold, how many units sold. And this is what people are doing. They're doing it manually. So if you are selling 2, 3, 5 item, you can check manually, right? You're running a small shop selling only I am, what, nasi I am or nasi goreng, then you can calculate how many you are selling, correct? But if you're running a big shop with hundred or thousands of items, then you cannot calculate. Even if you have Excel file, you'll go mad. And many company I see, they are mad that, okay, what will sell, what will not sell. Even restaurant, you go at the end of the day, you'll see a lot of item is wasted, right? They waste a lot of food. At the same time, sometime you go and ask, what you want, they don't have. Or you want a particular dress of your color, your size, they'll say, sorry, ma'am, I don't have your size or your favorite brand or your color, right? So sometimes they don't have the item, sometimes they have too much item leading to inventory cost and wastage. And only way to solve it is AI driven forecasting. But many people are doing forecasting manually, right? So I request people, if you're doing manually, definitely look at AI. And we also have built forecasting solutions which are heavily used for this kind of purposes. So how we build forecasting model using AI? Manual, of course, you look at your past data on Excel file, do some calculation, average, etc. If you want to use AI to forecast sell, we need to get the past data, whatever data you have about your own data, computer data, market data, customer data. You feed all the data to a system, then let the machine learning model learn from the data and then do the prediction. So basically, you need to have a good data, past data, and you need to have a good model. And there are a lot of tools now where you just come with your data. So for example, if you use MENRV.AI forecasting, in that case, you just feed your data. You don't have to write your Python code. You don't have to do data cleaning. Automatically, the prediction will happen for you within 1-2 minutes. And there may be other tools also like that, right? But ChatGPT and all will not be good for this type of AI. That's why today I'm talking about many type of AI, right? If you remember, I said AI is a broad umbrella. Within that, you have machine learning, you have deep learning. Under deep learning, you have NLP, LLM. And ChatGPT is one example of LLM, large language model, correct? But there are a lot of other type of AI, from recommendation to forecasting to other analysis, which ChatGPT cannot do. So if you go to ChatGPT and give your past Excel data and predict what will happen in future, it cannot do, or it will make big mistake. So if you are doing recommendation, forecasting, analytics, better not to use ChatGPT. But if you are doing chatting, general research, yes, ChatGPT also may give good output. But here you have to use a predictive AI model using your past historic data, train the model, or use a AI tool where they are doing it for you without the coding. So either option is there, with coding or without coding. For example, let me show you actual example of one client we worked with. This is their actual data, right? And as you can see, this is a fashion retail company. So sometimes their sale is going up, sometimes going down. Also seasonal pattern is there. Sometime maybe year end is coming or new year is coming. People buy more clothes. Other time, summer time, maybe they're not buying clothes. So you can see some day sales is too high, some day sales is too low. Now, if I tell you manually look at the data and predict what will happen next 3 months, 6 months, very difficult, right? It'll go mad. And if you have data like this for 100 or 1,000 product, you will be going mad even with a 20, 30 member team. And that's the reality of many companies, isn't it? Because if the data is straight line, then a human can easily predict. But if data is going up and down, that is when human find it difficult. So with this data, we use our forecasting model and try to make prediction. So you can see the blue line was the actual data and orange line is the prediction. Of course, when you are using AI, one thing I want to tell, it will never be 100% accurate. Some error will always be there, 5, 10, 20%, right? But objective is for a lot of product, how do you correct predictions? So here you can see the orange line, which is created by the AI, has understood the pattern more or less. And with this, we can give future prediction for next 3 months, 6 months. So you can see quite well it has fitted except for the extreme variation in the input data, right? Otherwise, the orange line is capturing most of the pattern in the original data. Let's move on to another use case, which is be more relatable to all of you, both for logistics, and I'm sure you have booked Grab or Gojek, right? So can anybody tell me that when you book a cab using Grab or Gojek, how it actually works? It feels very easy, right? You go to the app, you type your location and click, then cab comes to you. But actually what happens behind it? Is it some human doing something, or AI is doing it, or how it is working? What do you think? Everybody here booked cabs, right? Or ordered food. So how does it work? So I'm asking, when you book a Grab car or Gojek car or order food from food delivery app, how does it work? How the technology works? Have you thought about it, anyone? You can
Yeah,
type in the chat. Yes, ma'am. Vidya, go ahead.
I just wait for the students to answer.
Based on what, Vidya?
Okay. I mean, I'm just going to wait for the students to answer.
Students, okay,
Maybe
yes.
they are, yeah, maybe
Yes,
they are
they
thinking.
should be very smart and they're booking cab every day. So they should tell us how it is working. And it's also related to logistics. ULBI is focusing a lot on logistics and supply chain, right? So this is very important use case for logistics, right? So how do you assign a driver to a customer? There's so many drivers, right? In Indonesia, there will be so many
Yes.
drivers. There's so many customer ordering cab all the time. So how do you decide that how to assign the driver and how the driver can find the customer? It's not an easy problem if we think. In the app, it feels very easy. You just go, click, and the driver comes to you, right? But actual process, the technology of it is not very easy, right? So what happens there, right? Actually, this type of AI is again a different type of AI, right? And since Ulbi is focusing on logistic, I'm sure your students should be also taught about geospatial AI, not just chatbot, right? But geospatial data is very different. It's a map. There are location, there is road, there is traffic, and I think Jakarta is very famous for traffic, right? So we have a lot of traffic, we have roads, we have map, we have cars, and different car will have different speed. If you are using a bike, then you can take some road, but big car cannot take that road, right? So here a lot of thing has to happen. Let me explain first the how the driver is assigned before I go to ETA and all. So when, let's say, customer is ordering a cab, let's say you are in Jakarta or Surabaya, right? You put your request that I am here, I want to book a cab. So your latitude or longitude, which gives your location, exact location, is sent to the algorithm, right? AI algorithm. And all the drivers who are there, they also have their mobile phone switch on. From their mobile phone, also GPS, we can get their location in latitude and longitude. So let's say Vidya tries to book a cab. Her location latitude is L1, longitude is L2. And there are maybe 1,000 cab around her with different latitude, longitude. Now you have to calculate the distance from you and the driver for all the drivers, right? So 1,000 drivers, 1,000 distance. Somebody is 5 kilometers away, somebody 10 kilometers away, somebody 20 kilometers away. And a simple assignment may be assign the nearest driver. Whichever driver is near to you, assign that driver to you. But if you want to make it more advanced, then we can also calculate the actual distance. Then we can calculate the traffic and the wait time, everything. And we can calculate total time that the driver will take to come to you. And based on that, assign the driver so that driver can come very fast. Because some driver may be nearby, but because of traffic, they cannot come to you. Another driver can be little away, but traffic is less, so he can come quickly. So we can use this factor like distance, time, traffic, etc. to optimally assign the driver. So all of you got at least some idea like how the driver can be assigned. After the driver is assigned, I know the driver current position and the customer location. Then I can look in the map data that which road to take. That problem is called routing, right? So first is driver assignment, then the routing is done. That's why when driver is coming, you'll see in his map he can see what road to take. Or when you are booking, they'll show the road, right? That which road to take where less traffic. So that's called routing. And after the routing is done, you know the route, so you can calculate the distance, you can calculate the traffic, and finally you can get something called an ETA. ETA is total time that driver will take to come to you. So all that happens to show you that ETA on your app that okay, driver will come in 5 minutes. But to do that, first driver assignment has to happen, routing has to happen, all this calculation has to happen. And again, this is something that chatbot cannot do, right? If you ask the chatbot, how to do routing of so many driver cannot do because the geospatial data is much more complex. So we take traffic data, we take map data, put it into routing engine, put a ML or AI model, get a routing API. Based on that, get the ETA. Based on the ETA, assign the driver. I think one person has given an answer. Let me read that. So Dimas result is saying, I think Grab Gojek received the customer request from the app in the server, process it by sending it to the driver. It uses API in the system like GPS, merchant app, and message function. Complex process in the backend, but simple in the customer. Exactly right, Mr. Dimas. So as I explained to you, the process is very complex because if you think of even 1,000 driver and 1,000 customer, possible combination is 1,000 into 1,000 million combination. And actually in Indonesia, millions of customers. And as working with Grab, we had probably almost 100 million customers. And we had probably few million driver. So assigning 2 million driver to 2 million customer, you understand the complexity of it. And all that happened within second, all thanks to the AI algorithm, right? Because if you try to do it manually, it's impossible to do. Even if you have to read 100 location of the driver, you will go mad. If it is one or two, you can do manually. If it is 100,000 or million, you cannot do. So Mr. Dimas is correct. So from the driver side also, location, GPS data, latitude, longitude is taken from the mobile phone, and from customer side also GPS and location data is taken. And based on that, this matching happens so that your driver is assigned, he can get the road and he can come to you very fast. So for the customer, it's very convenient, very easy. But in the back end, system is very, very complex, very, very advanced. A lot of different AI models are used to do it. Let's take another use case, right, which is again different. So I'm sure all of us love shopping, isn't it? Who loves shopping here? Everybody, right? So I'm sure you go to shop, mall to also shop, and I'm sure you shop online from Tokopedia, from other online website, right? And if you do the shopping, you'll see always when you buy a product, they'll say other related item. Or let's say you bought a phone, they'll say these are the other item you can buy. Or you buy a t-shirt, they'll say this pant or this card or this other thing you can buy. So when the customer has bought one product, showing the other relevant product to the customer, this problem is called recommendation system, right? And this is one area I have worked a lot at Grab, then at Disney, then at Sony. So entertainment app also, this is very important, right? So if you're using TikTok or using LinkedIn, you're using Facebook, this is what is working. Because you like something on TikTok, you like something on Facebook, so algorithm find other similar item that you like and send those items to you. So if you're using YouTube, you're getting recommendation. You're using Facebook, you're getting recommendation. Using TikTok also, you're getting recommendation. You're using Amazon, Tokopedia, everywhere. In fact, for Netflix, if you have used Netflix, 80% of the viewership of Netflix come from recommendation alone. So this is again a different type of AI. This is an example of prescriptive AI. Right. Earlier we talked about predicting the ETA. That is predictive AI. Right? We talked about predicting CLTV, customer value. That is predictive AI. But this is example of prescriptive AI. So what is prescriptive AI? What it is doing, it is understanding the customer and then telling what product to show to the customer so that customer can buy more product. Or if it is a video app like YouTube or Netflix, then how we show more content to customers so that they spend more time. Clear? So when Amazon is recommending you product, relevant product based on recommendation system. Similar for Netflix, Facebook, TikTok. And I'm sure all of you are using this. So if you're using these tools, recommendation algorithms are giving you those recommendations. It's very important type of AI. Again, this is a different application of AI. Any questions, comment till now? We can take if any student or any other participant have any question, comment till now, you can ask us. Please go ahead. And organizer Vidya can tell me how much more time we have. You're muted, Vidya. You can unmute and tell me.
Okay, we still have 30 minutes.
We still have a lot of time. Yes, sure.
I
Maybe
mean,
at the
10 minutes. Yes, 10 minutes for you to explain the materials and for question and answer session.
sure, I'll keep 10-15 minutes for the material, then we'll have 15 minutes or so question answer, right? Okay. So let's continue. This is an example of recommendation system, which is prescriptive AI, very useful. If you have e-commerce or you have even education app or you have a video app, this should be used, right? This is very important. Now, how does it work? This recommendation helps us personalize the thing. So if let's say there are 4 customers and all 4 customers bought different product, right? So there is a lady, let's say lady really likes shoes and clothes and accessories. Then similar shoes, clothes, accessories will be shown to the lady. And let's say there is a man, he likes a lot of gadget. He likes TV, he likes, a video game console, he likes headphone, he likes, some other gadget. So more such gadget or phone will be shown to the man. Correct. So I gave a simple example, but basically if you have thousands of customers, for each of the customer, personalized item will be shown. If you like a particular color, that color will be shown to you. If you like a particular design or brand, that design or brand will be shown to you. So for each customer, we can show personalized product using recommendation system. And we also have a lot of recommendation models which are used by a lot of these e-commerce and other companies. Now, any questions till now? I hope not, right? Okay. Then the another type of AI is there, right? So in that AI, we don't just we don't just uh, predict something, but we generate something, create something, right? So we're told with AI you can create something and create an image, you can create a video, you can create a text. So that type of AI is called generative AI, right? So chat GPT or chatbot is an example of generative AI where text is generated. And similarly, you can uh, use generative AI to create image also. You can use generative AI to create videos also. So let me first show you an example of video with generative AI, and then I'll also show you live demonstration of some of this example before we go to Q&A. Like I'll show with some of our tool or other tool that how you can use generative AI or other predictive AI that I talked about today to get some actual prediction which can be used for the business. But before that, let me play a video of generative AI. I hope the sound will come, but for that I have to. So this sound I'll put on the either I'll put on the computer, or otherwise I can send Vidya this link. And Vidya, you will be able to play the video or not possible? Can I send the link to you and you can play the video? It is on YouTube.
Yes, you can send a link on the chat room and then the operator will play it for us.
Sure, that will
Mr.
be good.
Operator, are you? Yes. Please copy the link to the chat room and then the operator will play the video.
So I'll send to the public group only and you can pick from there. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Mr. Operator, please show the video to us. Mr. Zen or Mr. Yadi, are you there?
Otherwise, I can play for my computer. I think only the audio, I'm not sure will come or not. Okay, there's some issue. I think I'll play the video. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I'm just opening the video. Give me 1 second. And I've dropped the link so you can watch on YouTube also. It is on the YouTube. And let me put the sound on my laptop. So did you hear anything? Oops. Echo is happening.
You haven't played the video?
One second.
Sorry, you can share with audio.
Hello. Acha, ID is playing. Yeah, so I hope all of us like the video. So it's an interesting, example of generative AI, right? Where
Yeah.
entire video, audio, everything was created using AI, right? So Morgan Freeman did not shoot for it, he did not speak in it, right? AI created his voice, AI created his photo, AI created his video, right? 100% AI
Yeah.
created. So I'm also
Yeah.
going to probably take 5-10 minutes to show some of the live demonstration where you can see, like, we'll also create something with AI live in this class and see how it works. The video was a recorded one. So let me go to our website and show you some example of live demonstration. So I'll show you one or two example of generative AI, and then I'll show you one or two example of predictive also. So of course, I have dropped the link to our website. In case anybody wants to try this tool, they can sign up for free. You can write ULBI, then we can give you free trial. And
Okay.
so let me log in. So once I log in, I'll be able to use the generative predictive tools very easily. So let me show you some maybe generative tools first, right? That will be very interesting. So let's say we saw some thing related to uh, creation of image or this thing, correct? So let me show you on that something live demonstration first. So this is one of our new tools where we can create an person using AI in no time. Okay. So we'll select the type of the person and AI will create the person for us. How much fun it is, right? So let's say the
Yeah.
gender of the person we can select. So Vidya can give all the options, so male or female.
Okay, male.
Male. Okay, so select male. Age.
45.
Okay, let's say adult. Okay. Body type we can select. Small, medium, large, extra large, right? Let me maybe put medium.
Okay.
You can also select ethnicity, right? Arab, Pacific, white, Asian. Let's select Asian.
Okay.
And skin tone, we can give exact skin, what the color we want for this person, right? And let me also put some dress on this person. So I'm putting some dress. We can upload any dress that you want to put, right? So these are dress. I've given photo of a dress. So now AI will create a person for us live, and then put this dress also on the person and show us. So let's see. So AI is now generating a human being photo based on what I give, and it will create, and we'll be able to see, and we won't be able to say it is real or it is not. So let's wait for a few seconds while AI is creating the human being for us. And many of these things we have posted in many places, and people could not even say that it is real or fake. So I think I may have received the output by email. One second, let me go back to my email. So once it creates, it will email me the output of the person. So this is the fashion model. Let me see. So it will just take a minute or two and then it will create the AI model and send it to me. 1 second.
So it is sent through email.
So it will send me email that this is the picture of the person that we have created. So 1 second, let me log into my email. Let me put my password. And while it is doing that, I'll probably run something else also and then see both of it. Okay, so I think it has sent me earlier also I've run. So I'll show you some of the AI generated photos and we can see that it is looking real or not. Where is it? And similar thing we can do for text. So when we are creating the text, that application is called NLP. When you are doing for images also we can do, and we can do for uh, audio also, right? So we can create audio, video, text, anything that we want. I think.
Okay. So there are categories for what we are going to do on the
Exactly.
tools, yes. So
Yes.
yeah, it makes us much easier to
So we
select
can
what we
basically,
want to
of
do.
course, learn to do the coding, and with the code also we can generate some of these things. But coding will take some time and effort, right? But
Mm.
same thing, if you are using a tool to do, it will be probably easier and faster. So that's why I'm showing some example of tool also. Yes. So I created an image with the female also. So let me open my screen one more time. Let's see. So it's
Okay.
sending the image to us again. Let me check my email one more time. So this is the input I gave the second time. 1 second. And I'll open my email for all of you. So this is fully private and secure. So output will only come to the person who is running it. So because I am running it, I received it. So here is I put female and rest of the things same. So see, so this is created right now with the AI, right?
Yeah.
Not, and I received the email just now. You can see 0 minute ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is the dress I had given, correct? So I put
Yeah.
female, Asian, adult,
Yeah.
and this person doesn't exist. This created by AI just now, and the dress also, whatever dress we put, so we can change our dress. We don't have to buy new dress. We can just
Mm-hmm.
change our dress with AI by clicking it, right? So how
Mm.
is the model and the dress? People can see and tell me, is it looking good?
Yeah. Great.
Is looking Asian, right?
Yeah.
Right, and this can be very useful to many use case, like from advertisement to marketing to even fashion industry, right? So they don't have to
Mm.
hire a real model. They can create a model with AI, put any clothes on the AI, and now we are working on converting it to video as well, right? So one example I showed. So let me go back, let us see maybe a couple of more examples.
Mm-hmm.
So let's now say, okay, we have our own photo and I just want to change my clothes, right? I don't want to create a new person. It's my photo. I can upload and I want to change my clothes. That's also possible with AI. So I'll put photo of a person and then I'll put some t-shirt to put on the person. So let's see photo of the person. So here's a photo of a model, let's say. He's not wearing any t-shirt, nothing on the top. Below he's wearing a underpant. And this same t-shirt that I showed you earlier will put on this person. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see how it will work. So again, we can just select the two photo and we can click. We have given gender as male and the cloth type I have given as t-shirt. So this is also similar but little different. So here I can upload my own photo, and I want to put a jacket, I want to put a t-shirt, I want to put tie or cap, hat, anything, and multiple thing I can put, right? And it will put that dress on me. I don't have to go and buy another dress for changing my dress, right? And I can put the photo on social media. People can't say that it is real or it is not real. So it will again take some time to run it, and I'll see the output here. Virtual try on virtual. Sometime it takes time, or sometime a little bit issues. But let me see virtual try on output I may have. Okay, this is what I've run, and this is the person. If you remember, his face is there, his body is there, and the t-shirt has been put on him, correct? So I hope you like this. You can change your dress to any new dress that you want to put with this one, right? So I showed you two example of this. Now let's see something else. I also said that, but generative AI cannot do prediction. I also taught you little bit about forecasting, that using past sales, how do you predict future sale? That is called forecasting. Now with chatbot or generative AI, you cannot do forecasting. So let's see also an example of generative AI with forecasting. So here in case of forecasting, I'm putting a data which is sales data. So monthly sales data you can see. 2018 January was 2,272,000 sales, and till today 2025 February data I have 500,000 unit sale. If I told anybody to analyze that data, which is 2,000 days of data, it will take too much time, right? And let's see how with AI we can predict it very easily. So I'll just select the column names. The date column is my date. What I want to predict is sales. Frequency of my data is, let's say, monthly. And how much I want to forecast, let's say 12 month, right? That's it. So this I can do manually also. And many people are doing manually with Excel file. But you know how much time, effort, and energy that goes in doing the forecasting. And if your company has 100 or 1,000 product, then for each of them you have to do one by one, and this takes so much time and effort. And here with AI we are going to do, let's see. So in 4.4 seconds, AI has already done the analysis and given us the forecasting. So let's see how accurate it is. So you can see the accuracy has come as 96%. Pretty accurate, isn't it? Because 100% is maximum, 96%. And based on AI, actual and prediction, actual is the gray color, prediction is the purple color, and future prediction, right? Now, June, July, August, and you can see the pattern in the data. It has peaked because it is a fashion sales data. Maximum sales happens in December. So for 2025 also it is predicting that November, December maximum sales will happen. So all the pattern in the data it has analyzed. Those interesting statistics, most statistics is given, accuracy, RMSE, MSE. Now it has created the charts also for us, the future prediction chart, descriptive chart, box plot of the chart, trend component, overall trend is going up, and seasonality component. And again, similar to the other examples, we will receive an email. With the email, I will only receive the, whoever is running will only receive the private and secure. So let me see the output of forecasting. So forecasting, here the report I have got with all the analysis, report also created by AI, right? If we do the report creation manually, it will take me long time to do. And forecasting prediction also, that next 12 months, for every month, how much product will sell. And now this can be used by the logistic and supply chain team to do their planning, that, okay, this unit of product will sell, what to do, how to make the plan and all, right? So I hope we got some idea of different, tools. And let me see if one more thing I can show or not. Maybe let me show this last example, which is a presentation. Okay. So let's say you have to now make a presentation like me on AI, and you don't have time to make the presentation, right? So there is AI where you can make a presentation also. So let's put maybe today's topic. Our topic was AI for business, right? And I want to make a presentation of 5 slides. I can select the theme of my presentation. I'll select a simple theme probably. You can select whatever theme I want for my presentation. I selected a simple theme. And if I want to customize the presentation font and all, I can do that. But I will not customize here. I'll keep it simple. And I can add animation. I can create it in other language also. If I want to create in Indonesian, I can create in Indonesian, right? So let me keep it default option for the timing and let's. Once we do that, the AI is going to do research for us on this topic on the internet or otherwise. Then read all those articles, write for us. Then based on that, create the content of the presentation. Then convert it to a presentation, give the reference, give the images, and send me the entire presentation within hardly 1 minute. So next time we are going to make a presentation and you don't have time to make the presentation, maybe you can use a AI tool like this where you can just put your topic, you can put the number of slide, and your presentation will be created and sent to you within a minute and you can go directly presenting. So no, today I did not use the AI to make the presentation. Today's presentation I made every slide myself. But yes, now AI can do that also for us. So we saw a lot of use cases, right? From image creation to forecasting to predictive to descriptive. A lot of things AI can do for business. And I'm sure, you definitely should learn a lot of AI and should use that on your day-to-day life. So let's see the presentation and then we'll open the floor for the question and answer. So presentation is created, as I said, within 1 minute. As you can see, just now received the presentation by email. Let's see the presentation. So if AI made this presentation of AI for business, this is how it is gonna look like, right? So it has added some image also. AI in business strategic imperative. Let's explore. AI is no longer future. So you can read out. I'll not read. You can see the formatting and everything as per my theme that I selected. Core AI application driving business value, automation, decision making, customer service. We discussed about chatbots and all, operational efficiency, etc. Correct. Then beyond automation, you have developing new product and services, empowering team, creative use case. I gave you some example, art or image and other creation we can do with AI, right? Then tangible benefit and competitive advantage of AI, increased productivity, improved outcome, fostering innovation. Adaptive AI tool and the future. Right? It has also mentioned tools like ChatGPT and others. And you have the reference links, you have the image links. So how is the presentation, guys? Just have a look and I'm coming back in 1 minute. And Vidya, you can open the floor for the the Q&A, right? I'm just coming back in 1 minute.
Okay. So everyone, would you like to ask question? However, we only have 9 minutes left. Maybe 2 questions. If you would like to ask question, you can write down the question on the chat room. Or maybe you would like to talk directly to Dr. Angshuman, you can raise your hand. Okay, we have Iksan Ade. Yes, okay. Dr. Angshuman, we have
I'm back. I'm
Iksan
back.
here.
So we can take questions and answers. Yes.
Okay, please, Iksan, you can ask your question now.
Thank you, Bu Widya, and many thanks also for Dr. Angshuman that has delivered the presentation regarding that mark of AI. It's quite astonishing for the one that you have been created right now. It's really comprehensive. But I would like to ask about one thing. As you mentioned that there are so many cases that you have been solved, such as in different segmentations, such as the productivity, education, or something. Is there any kind of the possibilities to cross the how do I say it? Cross the segment or something like we are doing both like the sales marketing and retail fashion to combine or something? Is there any kind of example of this? Thank you so much, Papa.
Thank you. So I understood the first part, but last part of the question I could not understand. So you want to combine some AI, right? So can you tell what you want to combine one more time? So you said some combination of
Right.
what? Or you can type also. Audio is breaking a bit. So can you
Yeah.
repeat the last part of the question one more time?
Okay. Do you hear what I say, Papa? Okay. Like we are combining for the forecasting, customer analytics, along with the customer conversion and analyze the customer interaction. Is that possible about that?
Yes,
Or
yes, absolutely. So, of course, today's session was short session, limited time. So I could not show you all the example. Sorry for that. But yes, it is very much possible. So from customer entire journey, that life cycle, for each part we need different type of AI, right? Some will be descriptive, some will be predictive, some can be even generative. So for example, let's say I'm in the first part of the customer journey. So you got customer lead, but you don't know which customer will buy your product, right? So that is a predictive problem. It's a classification problem. That is called lead scoring. So lead scoring also we have a product. So if you want, you can ping me separately. We can have a separate discussion. But for lead scoring, there you need a separate AI which can predict which customer will buy my product or not. That is lead scoring. Then after customer buy your product, then some customer may leave you, some customer will continue with you. The customer that will continue with you, you need to know their how much revenue they will give, how much value they will give. That is called customer lifetime value. That is called CLTV. There is a different type of AI model we need. Then there are some customers which may leave you, right? That is called churn. So at Grab, when I was working in Indonesia, we had a lot of churn. So customer will come, get the initial discount, take the free ride, then they'll stop using, right? So that we call churn. Now churn also you can predict, but you need again a different AI model. And to do all of this, you may need to do also segmentation of customer. Let's say Indonesia itself, such a huge country, 200 million people. There is male, there is female, rich people, not so rich people, young people, old people, Jakarta, Surabaya, Bandung, Bali, so many locations, right? So you want to do segmentation of the customer, you need customer segmentation. That is done using unsupervised learning clustering. So yes, different type of customer analytics that you are talking about will require different type of AI models. Some will be unsupervised AI, some will be regression, some will be classification, some can be generative AI like a customer service chatbot. So you will need different type of AI to do all those things, and it is possible to combine them as well. I hope I answered your question, Pak.
yes,
And
Pak.
if you
Thank you
want
so
to
much.
discuss further, my email ID is also given,
Sure.
hi@MENRV.AI or CEO@MENRV.AI. You can message me. I'll be happy to discuss more.
Yes, Pak. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Pak. Terima kasih. Next, any other questions we have?
Any other question?
So many
Yeah.
people have attended, so maybe we can have more questions. Yes.
Yes. Please write down your question on the chat room. May I ask, Dr. Anshuman, is your explanation related to the segmentation? I saw the customer segmentation on MENRV
Yes, on our website you saw, correct.
previously. Yeah. Okay.
So if you want, I can show that also so that it's more clear to everybody.
Any
So let me
other
show.
question?
If you have more question, go ahead. And while question is coming, I can run the segmentation also.
Okay.
If anybody has question, you can ask. I'm going to show the segmentation one more time. Yeah, Enna Mulayati has
Actually,
some
I'm very
question.
interested. Oh, Erna? Okay. Bu Erna, I want to ask some question. Is it true or not if people who work in data or especially data scientists, we must know not about the AI and metric company, the logical business company and else?
Okay, so let me show segmentation, then I'll take question from Miss Enna. So I think Vidya and another person asked about segmentation. So segmentation is a unsupervised learning, right? And to group the customer into different homogeneous group. So here is a sample data for segmentation. I have customer ID, gender, age, income, score, profession, etc. And we can put any customer data like this, and we can use it for student segmentation also. Let's say at ULBI you have few hundred or thousands of students. You want to group the student into different group. For that also we can use segmentation. And here it will be very easy. I'll select just the ID column. If I know how many segment are there, 5 segment, I can put it. And if I don't know, it's fine. AI will find the number of segment for us that is optimum. So here AI will analyze all the data of your student or your customer, and then find which customer is similar to the other customer and group them together in one segment. Other customers it will put in another segment, right? Yeah, so it will just take probably less than a minute. It will analyze all the permutation combination for all the customers. And generally, the reason I'm showing the tool, we can do it manually also, but it will take us at least few hours to few days to create the code. And then probably sometime it can take 2 months, 3 months to get a good accuracy, right? But if you're using AI to do it, it can be very fast. Within 1 minute itself, we may get the output. So while the AI is running, let me take some questions. Some questions have come. So let me take the question from Ms. Enna. So Ms. Anshu, I want to ask about, is it true if not people who work in data, especially data science, we must know about AI and model, but also know about metric company, logical business company else? Yes, that's correct, ma'am Enna. You have, like right now, with lot of tools are there, you don't have to do coding. For example, our tool that I'm showing, you don't need to do coding, but you need to know the concept. What is the metric you're targeting? What is the business? What is the domain? What is the data? Because without that, AI cannot work, right? And so if you know about the company, logical business, those are probably more important than just the coding or data science. A lot of coding and data science will be done by AI in the future. Even coding AI can do. In our case also, whatever coding chart, whatever we are seeing, it's created by AI only, right? So in future, you'll see more and more AI generated coding or AI generated things. So you don't have to learn a lot of it if you're using a tool, AI based tool, but definitely your business knowledge, your data understanding, domain knowledge will be very important. So you can get your domain, you can get your data, and rest of the thing can be done by the AI system. And another person has written something in Indonesian. Mohan dapat dikirim kembali link apps. That I think is something else. Okay. So absentee link or something, right? Okay. So
I
AI
already answered the question. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Sama, Miss Enna. So AI has already done the segmentation for us, and now it is creating the report for us. If there are more questions you can ask, I'll be happy to take. So as you can see, segmentation, AI has already done the segmentation for us. Now it is creating the report also for us. Right now, most companies are doing reporting manually, but now AI can create the report and charts also for us. So here I had data of 800 customer. AI has found that there are 6 segment of customer. It used 7 feature. It took around 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes to run it. It has created 5 segment, and segment profiling also it has given. So segment 1. So Miss Enna, you are correct. This is called clustering. No, somebody else has written. So for segmentation, we can use clustering. There are different type of clustering algorithm. So you can see entire report has loaded. So we have the percentage of the different segment with the chart, right? Then we have the profile of the segment 1, segment 2. Segment 1, it is AI is saying it is male with less work experience. Segment 2 is also male, but more work experience. Segment 3 is male, very less work experience, but engineer, right? Segment 4th is female, but high spending score, rich female. And segment 5 is not so rich female, right? If I wanted to analyze the data, it will take me many days to analyze, but AI has done all analysis, done the segmentation, and it has done full profiling and analysis for all the 5 segment, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is the distribution of profession? What is the distribution of gender? What is the distribution of work experience, spending score, age, everything? All the analysis AI has given. And not only that, as I mentioned, we have also received the email with the report as well as the output of the segmentation. So I don't need to run now coding to do segmentation. I can use AI to do segmentation. So of course, my report has also come to me right? PDF. I can print it. I can send to anybody. Nobody will know that I created using AI. And then I have the segmentation data also. So it has added the segment ID at the end of the data. So you have all the other data, customer ID, gender and all. At the end, segment ID is added 1, 2, 3, 4. Now marketing, sales or any other team can take this segmentation data and do further processing. Okay, some more questions have come, so I can take some more questions. So Muklis is asking Mr. Anshu how deep we can count on AI. So depends on what AI you are using, Mr. Muklish. If you are using generative AI, that is chatbot, there sometimes you have to be careful because hallucination can happen. But today also we saw example of predictive AI, right? We saw example of descriptive AI, which is the report, and we also saw example of segmentation, which is unsupervised AI, right? So in this case of AI, we can very much rely because I'll get a score also. If you remember for forecasting, we got a score of accuracy 96%. So if I know my AI is 96% accurate, definitely I can fully rely on it. But if I am using chatbot, many a time what happens, chatbot can hallucinate. So for generative AI, that question is valid, Mr. Muklish. We have to check the answer that always correct or not. But if you're using predictive AI or using geospatial AI, which is used to assign driver for Grab, etc., then we already heavily rely on AI. If that YouTube is recommending product, or Amazon is recommending product, or YouTube is recommending video to AI, it is 100% done by AI. So for many use cases like predictive, descriptive, prescriptive, we can fully rely on AI. Only generative AI, you have to be a bit careful to verify the answer, but that also many a times is pretty accurate. Then jury has also said, thank you, yeah, terima kasih Pak Jury. India, Indonesia, Jindabad, definitely. Thank you so much. And one more comment has come. I think that is by the organizers, right, Vidya? Okay. So, of course, if anybody want to have further question, I think given my email ID also, and our website link.
I've already answered that.
Yes. So they can always reach out to me if they have. And anyways, for uni also, I'm sure will conduct more lecture, and I'm very happy to be associated with ULBI as an adjunct professor. So looking forward to more lectures with ULBI and your team. So over to the organizers, Vidya and others. Thank you very much for having me. Terima kasih banyak.
Yeah. 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 Terima kasih, Dr. Angshuman. We are very glad to have you here tonight. Unfortunately, we are reaching the end of our. I'd like to have a photo session together with all of the participants.
Yes.
Please, turn on the camera, and we are about to start the photo session right now. I think you need some time to connect. Okay, Professor Newman, we are about to have photo session.
Yes, I'm here. Terima kasih, Bu Vidya.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, thank you. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih sama-sama.
Okay. Yeah, Mr. Operator. Mr. Operator, can you help us with the photo session, please? Okay, don't forget to smile, everyone. Mr. Operator.
Yeah, we will capture this.
Okay. Okay, let's start.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Second screen.
Okay, second screen. Please be ready.
Done.
Okay. So, thank you once again, Dr. Angshuman, for the inspiring talk. And thank you, all of you who have actively participated. We hope this session brings more valuable insights and maybe can channel your curiosity to stay connected to ULBI Global Lectures for more interesting discussion on our next 8 episode. Okay, so ULBI, best talent, bright future. Okay, have a great evening, everyone. See you at the next session. Thank you very much, Dr. Angshuman. I
Thank you,
hope we will be
everybody.
seeing
All
you
the
soon.
best.
Thank you. Terima kasih.
Thank you, Pak Nauman. Thank you, Ulbi. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Take care.
Ulang tahun.
Bye-bye. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, very high. To running.
Thank you. Terima kasih Bu Widya.